Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
5, 7, 9, 8 kilograms.
Seat belts.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Baro ref.
1, 0, 2, 0. Set.
1, 0, 2, 0. Set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
V1, 1, 5, 0. VR, 1, 5, 0. V2, 1, 5, 1. Flex temp, 6, 8 degrees.
V1, 1, 5, 0. VR, 1, 5, 0. V2, 1, 5, 1. Flex temp, 6, 8 degrees. Windows.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions. We'll plan to push and start for a 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It will be a left seat takeoff, and no need for radar today. We'll plan for a reduced thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire, or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Our top threat will be weather. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief. Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Are you sure about that? Before start checklist completed.
Clearance delivery Lufthansa 1016 IFR to BR ready to copy.
Lufthansa 1016 is cleared to BR Airport as filed. Takeoff runways Y5 center climb and maintain ZW 1000 Fuss. Departure frequency is 1,2,7,6 squawk 0 Veer Veer.
Lufthansa 1016 cleared to BR Airport as filed. Takeoff runways Y5 center climb and maintain ZW 1000 Fuss. Departure on 1,2,7,6 squawk 0 Veer Veer.
Lufthansa 1016 read back correct. Contact ground on 1,2,9,655. SCH and tag knock. delivery Boeing Hotel Lima Act 00 Empfangsbereit FR IFR Freigabe nach Incheon. Boeing Hotel Lima Act 00 is cleared to Incheon Airport as filed. Takeoff runways Y5 left climb and maintain 7000 Fuss. Departure frequency is 1,2,7,6 squawk 07 bound. Boeing Hotel Lima Act 00 cleared to Incheon Airport as filed. Takeoff runways Y5 left climb and maintain 7000 Fuss. Departure on 1,2,7,6 squawk 07 bound. Boeing 00 is DOS readback correct. Contact hier in C, den Boden auf 1,755 when Sie bereits in zu rollen. SCH nen Tag knock.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback. Departure check completed, pipe has been inserted. Locking gear.
Clearance delivery Lufthansa 9er Mike IFR to Barcelona, ready to copy. Lufthansa 9er Mike is cleared to Barcelona Airport as filed. Takeoff runways Y5 left climb and maintain 3000 Fuss. Departure frequency is 1,2,155 squawk 0,267.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Takeoff runways Y5 left climb and
Starting
maintain
engine 2.
3000
Okay.
Departure on 1,2,7,6 squawk 0,267. Lufthansa 9er Mike ist DOS readback correct. Contact hier in C, den Boden auf 1,2,705 when Sie bereits in zu rollen. SCH nen Tag knock.
Set parking brakes.
Frankfurt on line ground, Lufthansa 1016 with whiskey ready
Waiting
to
your
taxi
confirmation
IFR.
for good engine start.
Lufthansa 1016 taxi to and hold short of runways Y5 center Alfa Romeo. Contact tower on I-99er decimal 905 when ready.
Rollen UND Hell 10 vor runways by 5 center, BR Rollbahn Lufthansa 1016.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Frankfurt, a mine ground Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey requesting pushback. Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey pushback request accepted.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine. Start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking
30% set.
Rudder trim.
Lufthansa 1-2 taxi to gate Alpha bound 0 BER Rollbahn cross runway 0 center. Taxiing to gate Alpha bound 0 off Rollbahn cross runway 0 center. Lufthansa 1-2 Frankfurt, a mine ground Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey, requesting the end of pushback.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
To end pushback received.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Frankfurt, a mine ground Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey, with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey taxi to and hold short of runways 55 left BER Rollbahn cross runways 55 center, cross runway 0 right. Contact tower on 1-2 via decimal act 55 when ready. Rolling UND HAL 10 for
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Cross runways 55 center, cross runway 0 right. Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the strap located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Caution, the Airbus on the runway. Hold position, Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey. Lufthansa 1016, hold position, caution, other traffic.
Hold position, Lufthansa 1016.
Lufthansa 1016, continue taxi. Frankfurt, a line ground, Lufthansa 9er Kilo Lima, requesting the end of pushback. Lufthansa 9er Kilo Lima request to end pushback received.
Roger, Lufthansa 1016.
Frankfurt, a line ground, Lufthansa 9er Kilo Lima, with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. Lufthansa 9er Kilo Lima taxi 2 and hold short of runways 55, left auf Rollbahn cross runways 55 center, cross runway 07 right. Contact tower on 12 decimal act 55 when ready. Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey, continue taxi. Taxi 2 and hold short runways 55, left BER, Rollbahn cross runways 55 center, cross runway 07 right, Lufthansa 9er Kilo Lima. Roger, Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey. Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey, hold position, caution, the departing Airbus. Hotel Whiskey. Lufthansa 9er Kilo Lima, hold position, caution, other traffic. Hold position, Lufthansa 9er Kilo Lima. Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey, continue taxi.
Takeoff runway confirm.
Lufthansa
Approach
6
path clear of
Hotel
traffic.
Whiskey, hold position, caution, the departing Airbus.
Lineup checklist.
Takeoff runway. Cabin crew be seated for takeoff.
Hold position, Lufthansa 6 Hotel Whiskey.
Runway 25, center, confirmed.
Runway 25, center,
Frankfurt, a mine
confirmed.
ground Boeing Bravo,
TCAS.
Spy 090 requesting pushback. Boeing Bravo, Spy 090 pushback request accepted.
Frankfurt am Main Tower, Lufthansa 1016, bereit, FR ab Flug, runways by 5 center.
Lufthansa 1016 QNH bound 0.12, wind bound 57 at 6. Cleared for takeoff runways by 5 center.
Cleared for takeoff runways by 5 center, Lufthansa 1016.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
Off.
Lineup checklist completed.
Takeoff.
Check. Thrust set. 100 knots.
Checked.
Pitch. Positive climb. Pitch.
Lufthansa 1016 contact center on 12.7.6. SCH tag knock.
12.7.6 for Lufthansa 1016.
Traffic.
Center Lufthansa 1016 is passing 1500 Fuss, climbing ZW1000 Fuss.
Lufthansa 152 bound descend and maintain 1000 Fuss. Lufthansa bound line contact Langen approach on 12.6.555. SCH tag knock. Lufthansa
Gear up.
1016 center QNH bound 0.15
Gear up.
continue at O DF162 as planned. Wexel Alpha 126.555 Lufthansa bound
Packs
line.
are on.
Lufthansa 1016 keep speed not above 0 knots. Easy act 7 bound descend and maintain Flitchbean bound 70.
Keep speed not above 0 knots Lufthansa 1016.
Lufthansa 1016 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 1800 Fuss Airbus. Report them in sight.
Lufthansa 1016 Worker in Sicht.
Flaps 0.
Center
Speed
Lufthansa
check.
bound bow mine is missed approach
Flaps
at Frankfurt
0.
am Main. Boeing 0 VR5 descend and maintain via 1000 Fuss. Speedbird 2, 6 heavy, you are via 100 Fuss below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 90. KLM 655, you are 1300 Fuss below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 50. Wizz Air bound 50 bound traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at Flitchbean bound 50 Airbus. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain via 1000 Fuss Boeing 0 VR5. Climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 50 KLM 655. Shamrock 65, Sieben climb and maintain 6000 Fuss. Boeing 0 VR5, keep speed not above 50 knots. Climb and maintain 6000 Fuss Shamrock 657. Keep speed not above 50 knots Boeing 0 VR5. Center Lufthansa 6 Victor Romeo is at 2300 Fuss climbing 7000 Fuss. Lufthansa 6 Victor Romeo Center QNH bound 0.15 continue as planned. Climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 70 Chanexine Vier Act Niner.
Center Lufthansa 1016. Orbit Flitchbeans by 50.
Boeing 0 VR5, you are ein Act, mainland southwest of Frankfurt am Main. Rufen Sie Frankfurt am Main Tower Alpine bound 6.5 when Sie sich auf den Fluckers befinden. Lufthansa 1016 climb and maintain CW of 1000 Fuss, expect Flitchbeans 550. Dolomiti Act Vier Niner, you are Zwei Niner mainland southwest. Descend and maintain via 1000 Fuss, expect ILS Peace 07 right
Set
approach
standard.
via DF
Standard
654
cross-check.
transition.
Passing flight level.
Clear to
1,
DF
1,
654.
5.
Lufthansa 9er might climb and maintain
Now.
Flitchbean
Checked.
5 near 0. Lufthansa 152 bound, you are 2 bound mainland west. Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS RN Peace 07 center approach via Fort Mike 2 Vier Act radial 2 ein DME arc, clear to Fort Mike. Dolomiti Act Vier Niner descend and maintain via 1000 Fuss.
Descend and maintain ZW 1000 Fuss. Expect Flitchbeans by 50 Lufthansa 1016.
Tower auf einbound 6.5 Boeing 0 VR5. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS RN Peace 07 center approach via Fort Mike 2 Vier Act radial 2 ein DME arc, cleared to Fort Mike Lufthansa 152 bound. Dolomiti Act Vier Niner contact Langen approach on 155 decimal bound 55. SCH and tag knock. decimal bound 55 Dolomiti Act Vier Niner. clock veer miles at Flitchbean bound 50 Airbus. Report them in sight. Edelweiss bound I-9 Verker in sight. Lufthansa 1016, please expedite your descent ZW of 1000 Fuss.
Center Lufthansa 1016 Urbitet Flugzielendurung auf BRCL.
Lufthansa 1016 is cleared to BRCL Airport as filed. Squawk 02 Veer.
Lufthansa 1016 cleared to BRCL Airport as filed. Squawk 02 Veer.
Lufthansa 1016 read back correct. Radar contact Flitchbean ein Act 5. Fahren Sie weiter zu Superbiegen Sie ab UND Fulgen, Sie der Berschritt 2 Act 0 resume ID navigation. Descend and maintain 4000 Fuss Lufthansa I-905.
Fahren Sie weiter zu Superbiegen Sie ab UND Fulgen Sie der Berschritt 2 Act 0 halten Sie Kurs Lufthansa 1016. Center Lufthansa 1016. Orbit 3000 Fuss.
Lufthansa 1016 descend and maintain 3000 Fuss.
Descend and maintain 3000 Fuss Lufthansa 1016. Center Lufthansa 1016. Orbit Flitchbean 2 Baum 0.
Lufthansa 1016 climb and maintain Flitchbean 2 bound 0.
Climb and maintain Flitchbean 2 Baum 0 Lufthansa 1016. Center Lufthansa 1016. Orbit Flitchbean 250.
Lufthansa 1016 climb and maintain Flitchbean 2 bound 0. Expect Flitchbean 250.
Climb and maintain Flitchbean 2 Baum 0. Expect Flitchbean 250 Lufthansa 1016.
Turkish I-9er bound veer climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 50. Lufthansa 1016 climb and maintain Flitchbean 250.
Climb and maintain Flitchbean 250 Lufthansa 1016.
Air Serbia bound Act 7 climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 70. Was airbound 50 bound contact Langen Center on I-9 Act decimal 75. SCH tag knock. Climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 50 Turkish I-9er bound veer. Wexel auf I-9 Act decimal 75 was air bound 50 bound. Climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 70 Air Serbia bound Act 7. Air Hotline 2 bound Act, you are 700 Fuss below your assigned altitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
2300 fast below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 60. Climb and maintain Flitchbean bound 60 with air via bounds viact. All Nippon 212 heavy contact Langen Center on I-9 Act decimal 7 5. SCH tag knock. I-9 Act decimal 7 5. All Nippon 212 heavy. Bird 675 is passing Flitchbean bound 55 climbing Flitchbean bound 0. Speedbird 675 center, continuetto loops as planned. Eurowings 5 Veer 65 traffic is 5 o'clock Veer miles at Flitchbean bound 0 Airbus. Lufthansa 1016 contact BR cell center on 125.0. SCH tag knock.
125.0 Lufthansa 1016. BR Cell Center, Lufthansa 1016, Flitchbeans 550.
Lufthansa 1016, BR Cell Center, continue at Makik as planned. With Air 15 bound 6, contact center on 127 decimal 6. SCH and tag knock. Ein 5 decimal 6 for Wizz Ein 5 bound 6. Easy act 6 veer ein descend and maintain Flug bound 90. Keep speed not above 550 knots. Climb and maintain Flug bound 90. Keep speed not above 550 knots. Easy act 6 veer ein. Transavia 5 veers by ein contact center on ein 2 decimal 6. SCH and tag knock. Lufthansa 1016 descend and maintain Viers and Tausend Fuss.
Descend and maintain Viers and Tausend Fuss, Lufthansa 1016.
Ein 2 decimal 6, Transavia 5 veer, 2 Rolling ein act 9er climb and maintain Flug bound 00. Climb and maintain Flug bound 00, rolling ein act 9er. Atlanta 5550 heavy climb and maintain F1000 Fuss. Air Hotline 106, contact Langen Center on I-9 act decimal 75. SCH and tag knock. Easy act 6 veer ein contact center on I-2 decimal 6. SCH and tag knock. Climb and maintain F1000 Fuss Atlanta 5550 heavy. Ein 2 decimal 6 easy act 6 veer ein. World Express 120 heavy descend and maintain Vier Tausend Fuss. Lufthansa 9er 17 you are 2100 Fuss below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain Flug bound Vier 0. I-9 act decimal 75 air hop ein 106. Atlanta 5550 heavy climb and maintain 11,000 Fuss. Climb and maintain Flug bound Vier 0 Lufthansa 9er 17. Climb and maintain 11,000 Fuss, Atlanta 5550 heavy. South Center, Touristic 1077 Viers and Tausend Fuss. Touristic 1077 BR South Center QNH, bound 0 decimal, 5 bound continue as planned. Lufthansa 9er 17, contact Langen Center on 11 Act decimal 75. SCH and tag knock. Lufthansa 5 Act 7, you are 900 fuss, below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain Flug beambound 70, keep speed, not above 550 knots. Speedbird Veer, 1 Act, you are 56, mainland northwest. Descend and maintain 11,000 fuss, expect ILS Piste 06 approach via Kamab transition. Cleared to Kamab. Speedbird Veer, 1 Act, descend and maintain 6,000 fuss. Flying Bulgaria Veer 0 Act climb and maintain Flug beam 570. Touristic 1077 climb and maintain Flug beams 500. Climb and maintain Flug beams 570 flying Bulgaria Veer 0 Act. Climb and maintain Flug beam bound 70, keep speed, not above 550 knots Lufthansa's 5 Veer Act 7. Turkish 55, 9er line traffic is 6 o'clock Veer miles at Flug beam down 50 Airbus. Report them in sight. Lufthansa's 5 Veer
You have control.
I have control.
11 o'clock Veer miles at Flug beam down 50 Boeing. Report them in sight. Turkish 55, 9er line, have the Airbus in sight. Lufthansa's 5 Veer, Act 7 Burker, in sight. Lufthansa 1016 descend and maintain Actos and fuss. Keep speed not above 550 knots.
Descend and maintain Actos and fuss. Keep speed not above 550 knots. Lufthansa 1016.
Lufthansa 1016.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows nice VFR conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance and FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is dry, and we take the first available turn and taxi to the gate for ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
Lufthansa 9er I 9er descend and maintain Flug beam bound 50. BR Cell Center Speedbird 9er Veer 5 is passing 6,300 fuss, climbing Flug beams 500. Speedbird 9er Veer 5 BR Cell Center QNH bound 0 decimal 9 act. Continue as planned. Descend and maintain Flug beam bound 50 Lufthansa 9er I 9er. Cessna Golf Lima Kilo climb and maintain Flug beam Veer 50. Japan Air Veer, Veer heavy contact Amsterdam Center on 9er decimal 975. SCH and tag knock. Austrian bound 56 climb and maintain F-Centos and fuss.
I have control.
You have control.
Climb and maintain Flug beam bound Veer 0. Speedbird 9er Veer 5 traffic is 10 o'clock Veer miles at Flug beams by 10 Emperor. Report them in sight. Climb and maintain F-Centos and fuss Austrian bound 56. 56, you are 600 fuss, below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain Flug bound 0. Climb and maintain Flug bound 0 Austrian Beer 56. Lufthansa 1016 climb and maintain Viers and Tausend Fuss.
Climb and maintain Viers and Tausend Fuss, Lufthansa 1016.
Lufthansa 1016 contact, BR cell approach on 1,9 bound. SCH and tag knock.
1,9 Baum, Lufthansa 1016. BR cell approach Lufthansa 1016 is passing 0,100 Fuss climbing Viers and Tausend Fuss.
Lufthansa 1016, BR cell approach QNH, bound 0 Einact, Continuedo Bravo Uniform Bravo, as planned.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position and check the security of your seat belts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Approach checklist.
Barrow ref.
1013. Set.
1013. Set. Seat belts.
On.
Minimum.
375. Set.
Auto brake.
Disarmed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
One, 0, 2, 2. Set.
1022. Set. Passing 5,300. Now.
Checked.
Radar altimeter alive.
Check.
Lufthansa 1016 climb and maintain 3000 Fuss.
Climb and maintain 3000 Fuss, Lufthansa 1016.
Lufthansa 1016 descend and maintain 2000 Fuss.
Descend and maintain 2000 Fuss, Lufthansa 1016.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Lufthansa 1016, you are 1 by Mailand, south of BR Rufen seat BR Tower Alpha 9 Act, decimal 605 when Alpha Flugkurs.
Tower Alpha 9 Act, decimal 605, Lufthansa 1016. BR Tower Lufthansa 1016 Mailand South, inbound ILS Piste ein Approach.
Beeline Beer Echo. November, line up and wait. Lufthansa 1016 BR Tower. QNH
Flaps
bound
2.
0 decimal 9 Act,
Speed
westbound
check.
5 Act at 5.
Flaps 2.
Cleared ILS Piste ein Approach.
BR Tower Lufthansa 1016 inbound ILS Piste ein Approach.
Lufthansa 1016 BR Tower. QNH bound 0 decimal 9 Act, westbound 5 Act at 5.
Gear
Cleared
down.
ILS Piste ein Approach.
Gear down.
Cleared ILS Piste ein Approach, Lufthansa 1016.
Cabin crew be seated for landing.
Eurotrans 6 Golf Alpha Heavy Contact, BR Cell Departure. on
Flaps 3.
956 decimal 6 bound.
Speed checked.
SCH and tag known.
Flaps 3.
Line up and wait Beeline Beer Echo. November. BR Cell Tower Connie 9
Flaps full.
9 Beer Heavy at runway.
Speed
I'm ready
check.
for departure IFR to
Flaps
Oscar
full.
Mike Delta Whiskey. Wexel Alpha 1 by 6 decimal 6 bound Eurotrans 6 Golf Alpha Heavy. Beeline Beer Echo. November QNH bound 0.1 act, windbound 5 act at 5. Cleared for takeoff runway 9. Connie 9er bound 9er Beer Heavy lineup and wait. Lufthansa 10 16, windbound 5 act at 5. Cleared land on runway 9.
Cleared land on runway and Lufthansa 10 16.
Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing, no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
ILS Peacetime approach. Beeline Spicex, Spy Act, BR Cell Tower.
1000.
QNH
Check.
down 0.9 act, wind 00 act at 5. Cleared ILS Peacetime approach. Line up and wait, Connie 9er bound 9er Beer Heavy. Connie 9er bound 9er Beer Heavy QNH bound 0.9 act, wind 00 act at 5. Cleared for takeoff runway 9. Cleared ILS Peacetime approach, Beeline Spicex, Spy Act. Cleared for takeoff runway, I'm Connie 9er bound 9er Beer Heavy. BR Cell Tower Bowling Act, 9er Act, BR 10 Mainland South, inbound ILS Peacetime approach. Bowling Act, 9er Act, BR Cell Tower. QNH bound 0.9 act, wind 00 act at 5. Cleared ILS Peacetime approach.
100 above.
Check.
Cleared ILS Peacetime approach, Bowling Act, 9er Act, Veer.
Minimums.
Beeline Bisex.
Continue.
Check.
CDEM Fluxiac in final. Wind 00 act at 5.
100
Cleared
above.
land on runway 9. Cleared land on runway, I'm Beeline Bisex by act.
Minimum 200. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
Bowling Act, 9er Act, beer numbers by for
5.
landing. Follow the Airbus on final. Wind 00 act at 5. Cleared land
Spoilers.
on runway
No
9.
reverse engine 1 and engine 2. Decil.
Cleared land on runway, by numbers by Bowling Act, 9er Act, beer. Connie 9er bound 9er beer heavy
70 knots.
contact, BR cell departure on 1 by 6 decimal, 6 bound. SCH and tag knock. Lufthansa 1016 auf Enchest-Rollbahn Schwenken. 1 by 6 decimal 6 bound for Connie 9er bound 9er beer heavy. Lufthansa 1016 contact ground on 1 by 1 decimal act.
1 via ein Decimal Act Lufthansa 1016. BR Cell Ground, Lufthansa 1016 request taxi to the gate.
Lufthansa 1016 taxi to gate bound line bound Alpha Alban Echo 6 Oscar Uniform Tango 7 Oscar Uniform Tango Act Tango Tango Indian. November 9er Indian. November 10 Sierra Tango Romeo Indian Papa 0.
Taxiing to gate Baum Baum auf Rollbahn Echo 6 Oscar Uniform Tango 7 Oscar Uniform Tango Act Tango Tango Indian. November 9er Indian. November 10 Sierra Tango Romeo Indian Papa 0 Lufthansa 1016.
BRSL ground Emirates Ein Act Spy Heavy requesting pushback. Emirates Ein Act Spy Heavy pushback request accepted.
After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
BRSL ground Emirates Ein Act Spy Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Emirates Ein Act Spy Heavy request to end pushback received.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Ein
the
Act
conclusion
Spy
of our
Heavy with
flight.
Yankee
Please
ready to
remain
taxi
seated with your
IFR.
seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the
Emirates Ein
seatbelt
Act
sign and
Spy
the
Heavy
aircraft
taxi
is parked
to and hold short of
safely at
runway
the gate.
IBR
This will
Wolfgang
be your
Tango
indication
Indian.
it is safe to move about the
November.
cabin, gather your belongings,
November
and
9
depart.
Oscar Uniform Tango.
We'd like to thank you for flying with us
Charlie
today.
Cross
We
runway
appreciate your
Jeep and
business
right
and hope to
Delta
see you
Spy.
again on a future
Contact
flight.
tower on Ein Act decimal 605 when ready. Rollin UND Hal 10-4 runway, Einaf Wolfgang Tango Indian. November 9er Oscar Uniform Tango, Ein 0 Charlie 6, cross runway Zeben right, Delta Spy Emirates Ein Act, Spy Heavy.
After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Shut down engine 2.